world?
What's up?
Back again with another Tent Talk. No, it's been a minute.
Back again, we've been talking, you know what I mean? And we're just reflecting on us being in such a union, feeling such a part of a whole. You know, I don't know if y'all know, we got married recently.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we just saw how much love filled the room. We just saw how much, when we come together, how much greatness happens. And just seeing how much our mindset has created our reality of there is nothing out to get you. There is nothing to resist. There's nothing to hide from. There is no demons trying to slay you. You feel me? Like, everything is God. And if we truly believe that everything is God, then what's truly out here to get you? What truly out here do you need to fight, you know? If you know that God is underneath everything, you know? And so we're just reflecting on these core principles that have us living in heaven, you know, right now, in our mindset.
Yeah, you know, seriously, like, this whole Tent Talk is just about, like, wholeness and, like, separation, basically, how you got, like, these two ways that you can look at life, the polarities of life. And I used to be on the separation one where I thought, you know, cosmic was just cosmic. I'm a woman, I'm black, I'm just this little individual, you know, going through my life, and things are always happening to me. Like, I really didn't have much control. I just got to kind of maneuver, basically like that victim mentality, you know, not really having any control over your existence and just playing victim to whatever comes. I had to break up out of that and see that wholeness. When I got to the wholeness, I understood that life's responding to me. Like, I'm the one that's, like, putting a frequency out, you know, and things are attracting itself back to me based on what I'm feeling, my frequency. So if I'm thinking, like, separation, then I'm going to attract things that are going to attest to that, that's going to witness to that. I'm going to keep experiencing separation. The moment I switch my mind, this whole programming that's running into wholeness, and I start saying, dang, it ain't nurturing cosmic. It's like, it's just us. It ain't like, or cosmic and that stranger that I don't know, that's still me. It's part of the collective. So the moment I started saying everything is me, then I started, like, attracting, like, a lot more joy and peace and gifts and, like, relationships that I would have never had if I was thinking separation. Like, think about this. How many new friends do you have? You probably still got your same old high school friends or your college friends. How many, like, new relationships do you really get when you get older? But it's like you're stuck in your ways. So you got to open yourself up to seeing that everything is you so you can attract more of what you desire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like as we grow, you know, we start to get all these other ideas, all these other beliefs that kind of make it seem like we need to, close off, or like you say, I'm different than everybody else, or my family thinks this way. I'm not, you know, a part of that, and I get it. But these are all physical ideas that our mind is kind of stuck on, and that grabs, and then it tries to hold it here. And in holding it here, we're blocking ourselves from actually feeling God, feeling the trust, feeling the world in which you are safe in. You know what I mean? Like, you are safe. Your soul is safe. Nothing can penetrate that, you know? And it's more so like the only thing that can penetrate it is you and your thoughts, and you're forming your soul, you know what I mean? You're like messing with it a little bit. And it's like, I do feel like it's important to hold the core values of knowing that you are God, you are part of God, you are safe. And yeah, nothing's out to get you. Even if things seem like a challenge. Even if things are challenging, you know, in life, that happens. That's a part of change. That's a part of the system and how the world works. But to think that God is not there always, you're forgetting something. You're forgetting love. You're remembering fear. And that's the last thing you want to put into your soul and into the world, because we are one. So the moment you telling somebody, oh, watch out for that person, oh, shit, some demons around, it's just like, you're already putting fear into me. You're not putting love into me. You're not telling me that I'm safe. You're reminding me of things that, honestly, is yours. You know what I mean? That's actually affecting your soul. And it's like, if you're going to put in love. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to put out, if you're going to share something with somebody, share safety, share freedom, share love. Don't put fear into nobody. Don't tell nobody, you know. I get it. You know, we all are teachers of God, you know, but really be a teacher of God. Really teach love. Really put something in somebody that's going to make them feel more at peace. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what's real. Like, God is always here. We cannot We all know that. God is always here, always with us, always in our soul. And it's what connects us all. So it's like, why would I put fear into me? Into the collective, you know? So it really is about maintaining sharpness, like being sharp in your mind. So not one thing in your mind tells you, oh, be careful. Oh, you're scared. Even if it is a hard guidance, something guiding you some way, trust that God is still standing there right there with you. God is still within you. God is in the person that maybe you're fearful of. And it's like, remember that. Remember that God is standing in front of you. Remember no matter who you're talking to, like you say, stranger, family, friend, homeless person, we don't know. Anybody you don't know. Remember that God is right there and it got something for you. You know, trust that. Lean into that. You know, let it guide you elsewhere. Accept the change. Surrender. Don't resist. Stop the fighting, you know, because that's only creating more fear.
Yeah, get a world a second chance. Like, I know we've all been hurt. We've all experienced things that you like, no, this is a legit fear. Like, whatever y'all talking about, you can go on with that, right? But no, like, for real, I'm just trying to tell you that you've created every experience that you've ever had. Even when you were children. Like, it's just true. Through your heart space, what you came in with, all of that, like, it determines your parents, it determines your family, it determines where you're going to live, your experiences, all of it, you know, to help your soul develop. So now that we know that we're not victims and that we get to create our world and our life based on what we're holding in our hearts, the frequencies that we're pushing out, now we have just a little bit of control, right? It's like organic control. Now I know if I am on the love frequency, if I choose to see you as me, if I choose not to hold fear in my heart and I'm keeping my faith that everything is conspiring for me, even if it seems like a perceived challenge, everything's all right. There must be a gift in there. If it's happening to me, it has to be for me. If you can only move through life like that, then your life is going to be a lot better. You're going to have a lot less resistance. You're going to attract a lot more people that's going to help you with your dreams and with your desires. You're going to attract all of it, everything you ever wanted, the heaven on earth that we're promised.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it does take you to switch the system. You know, don't pray to God why you have so much badness in your life. Like, thank God for all the goodness you have and say sorry that you couldn't perceive it. I'm sorry that I didn't say thank you for all the times that you did love me, and I'm only harboring and holding the times that I felt scared, that I didn't feel safe or loved for, but simply because you didn't give it to yourself. You know what I mean? Especially now that we adults, like, you can't be a wife or a husband or a parent or a child that's going to give you the amount of self-love that you need for yourself. Only you can do that, you know? And nobody can mess up your life either. Like, only you can do that by basing on what you perceive. You know, and like I said with this video, it all comes down to separation or wholeness. And it's this veil that we say comes up, and you know, the veil's thin and between the spirit and the physical world. It ain't no veil. It's all one. Everything is already connected. The only veil is you. You put the veil up on your eyes when you say, I'm walking down the street, yeah, blah, blah. Oh, that's a white person. There goes a veil. That's a woman. There goes a veil, because now you have this filter over your eyes, over the real vision of what that is. That's not a white person. That's God. That's not just a girl. That's God.
That's a piece of you.
Yeah, that's me. That's me over there. You know what I'm saying? And when you can start seeing the world like that, you get a lot more comfortable. Ooh. You get a lot more safe. And then other people get comfortable, because other people can feel fear too. Yep. If you coming up scared of me, I can feel that you scared of me. Like, I'm in the jungle now, so I see it's just with animals. Like, they can sense fear, and it's the same with humans. Maybe we can't articulate, or we don't really know up here, like, what we're feeling, so then we just say, oh, there's something weird with that person. Ain't nothing even weird with that person. You know what I mean? They just harboring some fear, the same fear that you hold. It only takes one person to say, yo, I love you. Hey, that's a nice shirt, man. What's your name, man? I don't know you, so let's get to know each other, because
convert.
Yeah, it's we one. I really be moving through the earth like that.
And that's real, because clearly we're one. We're all here together.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Clearly trying to figure something out, and I do feel like it's a mindset of heaven and hell. How much love are you putting in? Like you say, even if I do experience somebody with some fear, or I feel fear, that's still up to me to convert that into love and put love back into the universe. And that's just how we supposed to be moving. Like, for real, like you say, I feel like we know so much, but what are we practicing? Like, for real, like, are you continuing to put fear into the world? Like, are you telling somebody, oh, watch out, you know what I mean, this person, you know what I mean? Or are you being like you say, actually facing that fear, coming right up to that person and giving love, you know, and that's in all things, like you say, whether we're perceiving our past, you know, what happened in our past, like, perceive that with a love eye. Like, some shit happened to you, like, okay, what came out of that? What strength did you have? What gift? There's something in there, you know what I mean? And put that back into the world, knowing that. Like, put more love into the world. Put more understanding. Keep that wisdom, you know what I mean, throughout your days. And that's what's going to get you through and keep you living in heaven, you know? And it's just like that. Like, it's like a pool of currency. And a lot of us, maybe, like you say, we closed off, you know, from so much of the world. We think it's our way of protecting ourselves. But guess what? Open up. Because you're missing out on the pool, the waterfall of blessings that everybody's putting into. Did you put in there? Did you get anything? That's how you gonna get. You gotta put something in there, and then you could be part of this cycle of what's happening, this currency of love. You know what I mean? Like, we all want to experience love, but then we so scared of it. You're so scared of it, and it's just like that scaredness, that fear is the very thing that's standing in the way of you experiencing love in life.
Facts.
So it's like, for real, put in love, no matter where at. Put it in. Throw love out there, you know what I mean? And then the more love you gonna have, the more love that's gonna flood you. You know?
That's your currency. That's how you really gonna get through life. Like, it's not that new job. It's like the love you give to your coworkers. You know what I mean? That's gonna determine like how abundant you really feel in your life. And that's straight up. Like I said, you got your savings account, you got your checkings account, and then you got your love account. You know what I mean? My love account is full, baby. It's lit.
Overflowing, baby. I'm rich.
You feel me? And because that's what it is. Like, you can't have the money without the person. Like, even your job, like, somebody's cutting that check for you. You know, somebody had to hire you. So it really just comes down to people and relationships. So at the end of the day, like, that is your currency. Like, if you move through the world with love, the whole universe is going to want to continue to pour more love back into you because you put it into the world. It's just like, it's just science. It's facts. It's just what it is. You know, it's not because, oh, you're a good person, so we want to do good things for you. It's just because, like, those are just the rules. You gave love, you get love back.
Natural law.
You give fear, you get fear back. And I was even thinking earlier, you said something about the program of fear or something like that. And I was just thinking, like, you can protection. It was like feeling like you need to protect yourself. I hear a lot of people say that, especially even in like the conscious community, people that are more aware, like, I got this rock to protect me or this stone, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, if you even harbor the program of protection, you're going to experience something that you need protection from. See, and this is how it gets down to that nitty gritty. Like, you have to, in your mind and in your heart space, there's nothing that you need protection from. So why am I praying for protection? What I'm really praying for is more drama to come into my life if I think I need protection. How about I'm just say thank you for my safety. Thank you for all these beautiful experiences that I have, so I can keep getting more of that. I don't fear anything, so I never ask for protection. I'm never fearful of my safety because what is there to be fearful of? I barely even exist. We're only here on earth for a minute. We're just floating through. We're just spirits. Yes. Why would I take this shit so serious? Why would I work? You know what I mean? Why would I grind and hurt other people to get $1 because I gotta eat? It's survival, B. All that type of energy, like, that has to go. It has to leave this earth. It hasn't been conducive for anyone. All it's done is brought more chaos and separation and destruction on this planet. So I urge everybody today, like we saw all these challenges, these TikTok challenges, we got a challenge for you, and the challenge is to give love. It's not even a challenge. It's just like, it's a requirement if you want peace. Yeah. Like, give what you really want. The stuff is bouncing off. Like, if I send love that way, it's going to hit me back 10 times fold, you know.
And it's just necessary because at the end of the day, like you say, everything else is fleeting. Everything else is fleeting. What I do feel sticks with you is whether or not your soul feels safe. Whether or not your soul feels safe to go on and transcend.
Yep.
Like everything in this life, I feel like every moment is, are you going to feel scared? Or you going to feel safe and loved? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And
you going to remember or you going to forget?
And I feel like it's a feeling. Like, you could feel that. So I'm like, feel when you not being courteous. Feel when you not thinking about anybody outside of yourself. Because at the end of the day, if we all one, that means anything I do should be for the greatest good of all of us. Yep. It should be the greatest good of a bug, a tree, you, me. You know what I mean? Like, and if I ain't moving like that, then I'm not really being understanding of what God is and what I am. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
I think it's necessary. It's necessary to flow through life with feeling safe, feeling free, knowing nothing's out to get you. You are on your ride. And the more love you can give, the better. the better you gonna feel throughout your transitions, throughout your transcendence, you know, and throughout your journey here and there.
And she just did it in real time. Y'all didn't even see. A tree was just branches falling. Oh, Lord. She could have felt unsafe. She just kept on talking like ain't nothing. Just da-da-da-da-da. She knew wasn't nothing going to touch her.
God got me.
You know what I mean?
And that's through everything. And it's faithful, but it's also through application. Because I know I've been putting out love. I know that I see with love. I know I don't see separation. And because of that, I see everything as equal. And I have a huge family. I have friends. I have people that love me. I'm not struggling. I'm not, because I don't see that. I see that I'm taken care of. I'm seeing that God got me. So it's like, the more we can carry that through every relationship we have, then we good. Then you can feel safe. Then there is no fight. There's nothing to fight about. It's nothing to fight off. Like,
hey, let's talk about family right quick, because you know some people it's like it's all about me. As long as I get it, I'm straight. Then it's like, as long as my family good, we straight. As long as my wife, my husband, kids, we straight. Or my mom, my dad, my cousins, you might even extend it out to that family, right? But at the end of the day, like, the whole human race is your family. What if everybody extended that same grace to everyone? What if you loved everyone as much as you did your wife or your kids or your mother or your father? You know what I mean? Imagine if everyone was loving everyone to that degree.
I know you can feel that. I know you feel that.
You know, the earth would feel so much safer. Everybody you seen, it'd really be like, what's up, bro? What up, sis? And you would really mean that.
Yes.
Oh, it's happening because I see it in my reality, you know? But this is just one small piece of the puzzle, one small piece of the pie. So we need everyone.
No matter where you at.
Wherever you at. You could be in Chicago.
We in this together.
The Wild Hunters, man. And you can still give some love. Because it takes one. It takes two to fight. You know, even if you got somebody that's woofing out, like, you got to lay your ego down enough, to your pride down enough to be like, whatever they talking about don't even mean nothing, because I value this love so much more. And once they realize that you're not feeding whatever's coming out of them, it's going to start to die down to them. And before you know it, both of y'all that used to once pop off, ain't nobody popping off. And now y'all walking in love. The planet's in love. The kids are safe. The streets are safe. You know what I mean? Like, we can do this. We're not victims, for real. And I'm really just getting a little passionate because we stay acting like somebody's doing it to us. When we destroy our own neighborhoods. We destroy our own family units and ourselves. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. So walk in your power, walk in your passion. Every day, wake up, take responsibility. Like, man, I'm affecting this place. You know what I mean? This place ain't bigger than you. Like, you're it. It takes you. Like, please save us. Save the ones you love by giving more love to the ones you don't even know. Because it's you. We only one, y'all. One collective spirit, one collective mind. We dreaming. We playing like we separate bodies. But I learned that through a union. Like, our union the last 15 years has really taught me that it ain't separate. I'm not this person over here. I see it all the time. We might as well be Siamese around here. We are one.
We one. We affect each other, you know, cause and effect. What you put out is going to be an effect. And it's just like, really be aware. What are you passing through? You know what I mean? What are you allowing to pass through? And we all got God, so let God come through us. Like, for real. And change the reality, you know? Change our realities. Like, for real. We don't have to live in hell.
Nope.
We absolutely do not need to be living in certain situations that's happening. Like, for real, like, simply loving, simply remembering that person is you.
And you know, even challenges, like, you could be like, dang, I was in this relationship, maybe got a physical, maybe got abusive, whatever, and you like, why that happened to me? But at the end of the day, like, that challenge is your gift. It's telling you right now to give more love to yourself, and that love to yourself could be, let me leave this relationship. That's how I felt with America. Like, I started seeing America like it was my relationship. Like, all right, I'm dating this person. I'm living with this person. I'm giving everything to this person, my money, my time. And what does this person give to me?
Poison water.
Poison food, poison air. Like, what is this place giving to me? It's not feeding me. It's just steady, like, abusing me. So instead of, like, feeling like a victim, you know, why fight? No. It was more just like, I'm just going to leave this relationship because I love myself that much. Like, let me put myself in a better relationship so I could thrive, so I could be happy, and I could give more love out to the planet.
That's right.
So it's just that same thing, you know what I mean? Like, just choose yourself. All those challenges, they only gifts. They only going to lead you to a better area. But if you just sitting there resisting the challenge, feeling like a victim, then that's all you're going to ever sit in is that challenge.
Abuse.
Yeah, you never going to see the gift in it. So, yeah, keep your eyes open, man. Be vigilant, because God is everywhere. Gifts are everywhere. You know, the only person that's blocking you from getting them is you.
Yeah. Stop looking with your eyes. Feel with your heart.
It's real.
You know what feels in harmony. You know what don't.
Yeah. Cause your
Let
eyes
that
gonna
move you.
wanna still see a white man, you know, cause you got this program running. But is that a white man or is that just a spirit on earth? Was that you? You know what I mean? All you see is a woman. You don't know that, so you perceive that this woman is limited to her capabilities. So you don't see her for what she really is, and she's God. He's God. They're God. Don't forget.
All of it. The struggle is God.
Yes.
What's testing you is God. It's not the devil.
Nope.
It's not a demon. It's not something outside of us. It's something inside of us.
Yep.
It's God. So the quicker we can accept that and flow with that, accept, surrender, allow that to guide us, man, we moving, we flowing. No blockages. You're flowing, you know? So keep them principles right there in your mind. So that anytime your mind, your ego want to start seeing separation, want to see you as not equal, them not equal, not deserving of love, remember you talk about God. Remember you talking about yourself, you know? So, yeah.
You see somebody over there, you like, dang, they got a big bean head. Have you looked in the mirror? You got a big bean head. You know what I mean?
We all came in beans, you know, just beans.
All I'm trying to say is whatever you seeing for the world is probably what's inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So be careful how you judge. When you judging people, you judging yourself.
Yep.
When you feeling like you being judged, you're judging yourself.
Yep.
So lay all that down and watch how all of that just fades away. You don't even come into people that resist you no more or challenge you in those ways because you don't resist or challenge yourself. You know, that's what's real. Once you know who you are, everything is just flowing.
Yep.
Like, I'm not even worried about that. I keep my faith. Why would I be fearful?
Yep.
People come up, something's going on, woo woo. Why would I even take that in and let my mind process it as a possibility that something could hurt me?
Yep.
Like, that isn't how my mind works. It's on another operating system.
Yep.
My mind's like, it's hearing something. It's like, oh, it's okay. Everything's okay. If it's happening, it's okay because I trust God that much. I trust life. I trust the universe that much that if it's happening, it has to be okay. It doesn't matter if I understand it or not. It doesn't matter if I can articulate it or not. That's what faith is. Blind faith. I'm just going that it's going to work.
Exactly.
I don't know how. Don't ask me
and
how.
that's the wisdom. That's the smart. Like, that ain't moving stupid. That ain't moving naive. Like, that's moving with knowingness of, I'm God. I'm God. God got me. Like, God here. Like, nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
So,
what got us out here in Costa Rica almost a decade strong. We've literally been out here 9 years on faith. You feel me? Faith over fear. That's the realest quote. I don't know who told me that.
And
Shout out to you.
And it's every day, y'all. That's clearly why we still here. Every day is just, do you believe? Do you believe, you know, in love? Do you believe your soul is safe? Do you believe God is with you? Like,
I do.
And the more you do, your life gonna reflect that. Your life gonna reflect like, damn, God got them covered. It's like, yeah, because I'm showing God I believe. I'm showing God I love. I love my life. I love this, you know, and I'm here to make change for sure.
Even people that are challenging, you know, people that are really on a different operating system where they like, man, I don't care, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you can see those people as God and see their potential, they happen to concede in themselves. Like, that's happened to me in real life time when somebody didn't believe in themselves and I believed in them and I watched them transform through me believing in them. Because remember, it's only one mind. So that's why it takes two to tango. While one person could perceive one thing, all I got to do is keep seeing the God in you. And you're going to see the God in yourself because we connected through the mind.
Right.
But if in my mind, I'm seeing you like you ain't nothing, somewhere in your subconscious, you can hear that.
Feel that.
You can feel that.
You can
know
feel
what I
somebody
mean?
don't
So then
respect
you
you.
start feeling like, so then you start not respecting yourself, or you don't feel like you have the potential to be as great as you are because maybe no one ever seen you. And I'm not saying you got to wait for somebody to see you. Like, please see yourself.
Yes.
But if you can't, it's up for people that do have that awareness to see each other. I love seeing the God in everybody I see, so that's all I can get out of them. I done had so many experiences with people like, man, that person right there, man, they not cool, or watch out for them. But it's like, what energy are you evoking out of them that's coming on to you like that? That's probably what's inside of you. I evoke God out of people. I evoke people's vulnerability, their courage. They're like, they just lay it all down to me because I'm laying everything down for you. I'm not coming to you with any hidden agendas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different motives. It's all love around here. Unconditional at that. I don't care who you are, what you done, none of that.
Yeah.
When you come to me, it's a clean slate. I love you. I see that you are God. And people can feel that.
Yeah.
And they give it right back. And that's why all my relationships are perfect. I don't have any imperfect relationships. There's no drama in my life. And it's like because I made it that way. I chose it that way.
Yep.
So you can too.
That's right.
Yep. Let people be. So what if your mama don't do what you want your mama to do? Why are you judging your mom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You vegan. Let your parents eat that meat.
Yeah, I feel like we are not here to be the same. Clearly, we look different. Clearly, we do things different. We think differently. But I do feel like we're all on earth to do one thing. Love each other and what you just said. And remind each other that you're loved. Remind each other that you're God. Remind each other that we're worthy, deserving, supported. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're here to do for each other. Not to look at each other and say, you're different, you don't do this, you do that. Like, nah, we ain't here to get into the details of what the ego is. Because the ego not even who we really are. So it's really like, like we're here to remind each other, like, you are loved. You are great. In those moments that we sink in and forget. Forget that the God in there, God with us, you know what I mean? Like, that we here for each other. We here with each other.
Yep.
Like, it ain't no survival. Like, we thrive and we supposed to thrive together.
Yep.
And the only way we can do that is if we giving love to each other. If we really supporting each other in the ways that we can for each other.
Yep. Yo, save some lives, man. Think about all the people that's done things that we wouldn't agree with in life. If somebody would have just gave a little more love to them, allowed them to know that they were safe, that they could be seen, maybe they wouldn't even have made those decisions that they made that brought so much destruction and chaos and pain to the earth. You know what I mean? So, like,
and it's up to us, too, because we all going to experience pain. We all going to get hurt. We've all been to our lows and have been in fear. So maybe haven't been honest with somebody. Maybe hurt somebody. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's up to us to forgive, to give more love. Even though, to still see God, no matter what we do. To still see God there. And to still encourage it to come out into the forefront. Because we gonna get tired, we gonna get hurt, we gonna get sad, you know, things that maybe don't feel too in harmony with peace. But it's like, but we can get right back, and it's up to us to help us to get right back, you know, help each other to get right back, like. And so don't give up on each other. We don't give up on nobody. Since we've been here, we open our home to anybody, because we love that deep, because we trust that much that, you know what I mean, like, God is there, God needs us to help, you know what I mean, and God needs to help us, you know. So it's a matter of really opening our hearts, opening your heart to the full extent, so that you can receive love, so that we can make this big change of creating heaven on earth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, changing the frequency of the planet. Right now we at this certain frequency, and you know it's still some destruction on the planet, still some chaos. We can keep rising that, but it's gonna take all of us collectively putting that love in every day. We got this little collective jar, you know what I mean? Throw you some love in there every day. Boo, boo, boo.
So you can get some.
So you can go in there and take you some out. You know, it's just spilling over now at this point. The collective cup is so full.
It's getting full, y'all.
Everybody's getting
it's
the
a
love.
big jug.
For real, because we all deserve it, you know what I mean? So never forget that, and just keep the faith and keep your values, you know? Maybe you need to ask yourself, what do you value? What's important to you, so you can never forget it? Write it on your wall. Tat it on your body. Whatever you need to do to remember. You know what's valuable on this planet, and it's each other.
It is each other.
Yep.
Time with each other.
People are the true currency. So, that being said, what are you gonna do today? You gonna give some love?
Give love, y'all. Give love.
Yeah.
Remember them core values. Remember that we all one.
And if you're watching this video, we love you. We so proud of you, because for you to even attract us in this video means that you are doing something right. Your heart is open. You want this. You want what we want. So, you know, you got a responsibility, man. We all so important.
Yes.
Like, if you getting this call right now and you feel it in your heart, like, give love. You got a big job on your shoulders, you know? God wants you. You're a teacher of God. Be that. Step up to that position. Remember your worth, your power.
And I would say because you trying to remember your power, and because you know everything, God, remember to listen, you know, with gentle ears, like listen gently, like listen for real, you know, to everything around you, even the things that ain't saying words, you know, listen, and respond respectively. Respond respectively. You know, remember that that's God you talking to.
Yeah.
Remember that it's God that you putting your feet on and walking around on. You know what I mean? And that's giving to you. So respond respectively, y'all. Have gratitude.
Always have some gratitude.
Have gratitude.
Yep. Listen through love. Hey, it's a great little tent talk, y'all. We back with the tent talks.
We right here talking, y'all.
Yep.
Let us know what else we should be talking about. What else needs to be touched on?
Yeah, what y'all want us to talk about?
What y'all want to hear?
Hit the
What y'all need some
DMs.
clarity on? We love y'all.
Yep.
With all our soul, we won.
Peace.
I see your greatness is all aligned. I want your body and spirit, we laying down the mind. Cause it's who we are. Love is who